yes and or else. So what are those phrases? Because they caught my attention right away.
The very first recipe in the book is start your sentences with yes. What happens when we do that is that yes means I'm responding intelligently, not reacting. Yes means I have a relationship with you. Yes means you feel heard because I am listening. And when you put these three or four elements together, yes, and let's take some time to talk about that. Yes, and when's the best time to sit down? Yes, and how should we handle this? You don't have to be in a crunch, in a disaster longer than it takes to say, yes, let's look at that. Yes, I invite us to examine this issue. Yes, it seems to me that we bring up the past again and again. From home to work. How about breakfast? Yes, and how about scrambled eggs? What would you like in your scrambled egg? Yes, and how about bacon? Tell me some more. Well, what else would it? How would you like them cooked? Yes, I like them slightly mushy. So this is an exercise I have in the book, by the way. Create a meal with all yeses, just to get used to it. Yes also is a good first aid for anger. Someone's angry at you, Axa. And they come to you, oh, Axa, I'm really mad at you, says they. And you could explain or defend yourself, but it's a waste of time because they're not listening. Why bother? So you go, yes, I hear you. It's important. Yes, I hear you. This is important. Let's sit down. I'll hear everything you have to say. Say it 2 or 3 times before they get the message. But a yes, I hear you is a great segue for someone who's irritated, annoyed, frustrated, and angry. Not perfect. If you don't feel safe, leave. But by and large, your child. If you have a child and they want something and you say, and you could say no and get the child upset. You could say, yes, I'm listening. Because when we hear our children, they feel heard, honored, and respected, and we get the information we need as parents to appropriately respond as an adult. Yes, or maybe your next client. The clients come in with unreasonable demands and expectations. That's kind of their job. So you say, yes, let's look at all the options, and you'll choose the one good for you. Yes. A world given by yes, rather than no's, buts, and reactivity. It's a longer conversation, but you don't have to be in the rabbit hole longer than it takes to say yes.
How about or else?
Well, or else happens in a world where if you listen carefully, you'll hear, I have to, I need to, I should, and I must. And when you live in a have to, need to, should, ought to, and must world, by and large, you're living a life given by obligations and circumstances. And there's an or else. I have to go shopping, or else. I need to go to work, or else. We have got to get going, or else. If you can hear an or else, you can understand that you're living a life given by obligations and circumstances, and you are not free. You're not. You're a passenger in the bus. You're not the driver. You're a passenger. And yet, when you change 2 letters, an O for an E, you go from a got to life to a get to life. You can feel it right now. Just saying it opens up possibility. I get to change my mind for no consequence because I want to. I am the driver. I have choice. I have freedom. I have opportunity. I have possibility. None of these things are present in a have-to life. And we want to raise our children to be get-to people. A child says, do I have to do my homework? Parent says, no. Child goes, what? You say, well, if you have to do your homework, it just takes longer. You do the minimum amount to fulfill the assignment. You learn less, and your grades, if you're lucky, are C's and D's. If, however, beloved child, you get to do your homework as an opportunity, you get to it sooner, you have more time to play before dinner, you learn more, your grades are more likely to be A's and B's. So there's nothing in our household, in our family, and indeed in our community that we have to do. We get to choose to do as an opportunity to fulfill something we want for ourselves and our lives. Get to. Got to. And if you're in a relationship and someone says, well, we got to go shopping. You go, got to? Oh, we get to go shopping. It's easier to get to go shopping than it is to have to go shopping. If you have to go to work, your 10% of you at least is on a beach somewhere fishing, so you're not really all at work. Your performance and productivity is distinct when you have to go to work or you get to go to work. Doesn't mean you don't have to like it. You get to go to work because that's what they pay you for. So that's the or else.